My beloved child, today I want you to take a deep breath and feel my presence surrounding you. Right now, as you listen to these words, know that I am closer to you than you could ever imagine, closer than the air you breathe, closer than your heartbeat. I have been with you from the very beginning, and I will never leave you. In this moment, I am here to bring you a message that is meant for you alone, a message of love, comfort, and reassurance. It is no accident that you are hearing these words right now. I have orchestrated this moment because I want you to feel my love, my care, and my deep concern for every part of your life. You see, I know you better than anyone else ever could. I know every thought, every hope, every fear that lives in your heart. I know the dreams you carry, the ones you're too afraid to speak aloud. I see the burdens you've been carrying, the ones that weigh you down when you're all alone. And my child, I want you to understand something today. You are never truly alone. I am always here, watching over you, holding you close, even when the world feels overwhelming. There are times when you may feel forgotten, times when you wonder if anyone truly sees you or understands the struggles you face. But I am here to tell you, my dear one, that I see everything. I see your victories, and I celebrate them with you. I see your struggles, and I am with you in them. There is nothing that escapes my notice, and there is nothing that you go through that I do not feel with you. Every tear you shed, every sigh of frustration, every moment of doubt, I am there, holding in the depths of your pain and lifting you toward the light of hope. The message I want to share with you today is simple, yet profound. You are loved. You are loved more deeply than you can possibly comprehend. My love for you is not based on what you do, how well you perform, or how perfect you think you need to be. No, my love for you is unconditional. It flows from the very essence of who I am, and it is a love that cannot be diminished or taken away. No matter what mistakes you've made, no matter how many times you've fallen short, my love for you remains constant. It is unchanging, unshakable, and everlasting. You may feel like you have to earn love, like you have to prove your worth to those around you. But with me, there is no need to perform. I already know every part of you, the good and the bad, and I love you exactly as you are. I created you with purpose, with intention, and with a deep love that spans the entirety of your life. Before you were even born, I knew you. Before you took your first breath, I loved you, and I will love you for all eternity. I want you to rest in this truth today. Let my love be the foundation upon which you build your life. Let it be the anchor that holds you steady when the storms of life rage around you. My love is a safe place for you to return to again and again, no matter what. When you are tired, when you are weary, when you feel like you can't keep going, my love will sustain you. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Let me carry it for you. Right now, I want you to feel the peace that comes from knowing that you are loved unconditionally. Let that peace wash over you, calming your anxious thoughts and quieting the worries that keep you awake at night. I am here to give you rest, to give you comfort, to give you the reassurance that everything is going to be okay. You don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to know what the future holds. All you need to know is that I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you every step of the way. You may be facing challenges that seem impossible right now. You may feel like the weight of your responsibilities is too heavy, like there is no way out of the difficulties you're experiencing. But I want you to know that I see a way where you see none. I am the God who makes a way in the wilderness, who streams of water into the desert. I can do what seems impossible. Trust me. Trust that I am working even when you can't see it. Trust that I am preparing a path for you, one that leads to peace, to joy, to abundance. This is not the end of your story. The challenges you face right now are not the final chapter. I am writing a beautiful story with your life, one that is filled with hope, with redemption, with love. Every setback, every failure, every hardship, they are all part of a bigger picture. A picture that I am painting with great care. You may not understand everything now, but one day you will see how it all fits together. One day you will look back and see my hand in every moment, even in the moments of pain. So today, I want you to take a deep breath and release the worries that have been weighing you down. Give them to me. Let me carry them for you. I am strong enough to handle everything that concerns you, and I want to see you free from the burdens that have been holding you back. You are not created to live in fear or worry. You are created to live in peace, in joy, in the fullness of my love. This message I bring to you today is my reminder that I am always with you. I am always working for your good, even when you can't see it. I am always holding you, always guiding you, always loving you. Trust in me, my child. Trust that I am enough, that my love is enough, that my grace is sufficient for you. No matter what you face, no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem, you are never alone. I am with you, and I will never leave you. You are my beloved child, and I take great delight in you. You are precious to me, and I am so proud of you. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep leaning into my love, and know that I am always here, always ready to comfort, to guide, and to bless you beyond measure. Stay connected to me, and let this truth guide you through every day. You are deeply, unconditionally loved, now and forever. My dear one, now that you have heard of my unfailing love for you, I want to talk to you about something equally important: trust. Trust is such a fragile thing, isn't it? It is something you give so carefully, often after being hurt or let down. I understand the doubts that sometimes fill your heart, the uncertainty that makes you wonder if you can truly place your trust in anyone, even in me. You faced many moments in life where things didn't turn out the way you hoped, where people let you down, where circumstances seemed overwhelming. But today I want to remind you that you can trust me completely. Not just in part, not only when it's easy, but in every moment, with everything that concerns you. You see, my child, I am not like those who have failed you in the past. My faithfulness is unwavering, my promises are sure, and my love for you is steadfast. I am the one who holds your future in my hands, and I will never fail you. When I make a promise, I keep it. When I say I will be with you, I mean it. There is no situation too difficult for me, no problem too big for me to solve, no burden too heavy for me to carry on your behalf. I know it can be hard to trust, especially when you've been hurt before, but I want you to know that my heart is for you. Everything I do is out of love for you, even the things that seem hard to understand at the time. There are moments when the path ahead seems uncertain, when you feel like you're walking in darkness, but I am asking you to trust that I am guiding you through it all. I see what lies ahead, even when you can't. I know where each step will take you, and I am leading you to places of peace, to places of joy, to places where you will see my goodness in ways you never imagined. You may be wondering, how can I trust when everything feels so uncertain? How can I believe when I can't see the way forward? I want you to know that trust doesn't mean having all the answers. Trust doesn't mean knowing every detail of what's to come. Trust means placing your hand in mine, even when you don't know where the path will lead, and believing that I will never let you go. It means knowing that I am with you, that I am walking beside you, and that I will never lead you anything that isn't for your ultimate good. I know that right now there may be things weighing on your heart, questions that you don't have answers to. challenges that seem too big to overcome. But my beloved, I am bigger than any challenge. I am stronger than any obstacle. I am the one who holds the universe together, and I am the one who holds your life in my hands. You are safe with me. You can trust me with your heart, with your hopes, with your dreams, and with your fears. I will never betray that trust. When you trust in me, it doesn't mean that everything will always be easy, but it does mean that you will never walk through anything alone. It means that even in the hardest moments, you can find peace knowing that I am right there with you, that I am working on your behalf, and that I am turning even the most difficult situations into something good. My promise to you is that I will never leave you, I will never forsake you, and I will never stop working for your good. There is so much peace that comes from trusting in me, and that peace is something I want for you. When you place your trust in me, you are letting go of the need to control everything. You are releasing the weight of worry, the burden of fear, and the anxiety that comes from not knowing what the future holds. You are allowing me to carry those things for you, to take the weight off your shoulders, and to give you rest. Trust is an act of surrender, but it's not a surrender to fear, it's a surrender to love. It's saying, God, I believe that you are good. I believe that you are for me. I believe that you are working all things together for my good, even when I can't see it. I know that sometimes you want to know every step before you take it. You want the full plan laid out in front of you, so that you can feel secure. But my child, part of the beauty of trust is learning to walk by faith, not by sight. It's in those moments when you don't know the outcome that your trust in me grows stronger. It's when you step out in faith, even when you don't have all the answers, that you begin to see my faithfulness in new and powerful ways. Think of the times in your life when you trusted me, even when it was hard. Remember how I carried you through those moments, how I provided for you, how I brought you peace when you thought peace was impossible. That was me, my child. I have always been with you, even when you didn't realize it. And just as I was faithful to you then, I will be faithful to you now and in every moment that lies ahead. Trust is not just about believing in the good times, it's about holding on to me in the hard times. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, I will never abandon you. Even when life feels uncertain, even when the road ahead seems unclear, I am the one who walks beside you. I am the one who lights your path. I am the one who holds your future in my hands, and I have plans for you that are good, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and a future. So today, I am inviting you to trust me more deeply than ever before. Let go of the fear, let go of the worry, and place your trust fully in me. I will not let you down. I will not fail you. I will lead you, I will guide you, and I will bless you in ways you cannot yet see. You are safe with me. You are loved by me. And I am always, always with you. Let my peace fill your heart as you trust in me, and know that I am already at work in every detail of your life. My beloved one, today I want to speak to you about a topic that is so close to my heart: purpose. You see, when I created you, I did so with great care, intention, and love. Every part of you, from your gifts to your personality, was carefully designed for a reason. You are not here by accident, and your life is not a random series of events. Everything about you was made with a purpose that is intricately woven into the fabric of my plan for this world. You were created to make a difference, to reflect my love, and to bring light into the lives of others. I know that there are moments when you wonder what your purpose is. There are days when you question whether your life truly matters, whether what you are doing has any real meaning. You may feel lost at times, unsure of the path you are meant to take, uncertain of the direction I am leading you. But my child, let me assure you that you have a purpose, and that purpose is far greater than you can imagine. You see, I placed dreams and desires in your heart for a reason. The things that ignite your passion, the things that bring you joy, the things that make your heart sing, those are clues to the purpose I have for you. I did not give you those dreams to tease you or to leave you unfulfilled. I gave them to you because they're part of the larger peer picture of your life, the beautiful story I am writing with you. Those dreams are seeds I have planted within you, and I want you to nurture them, to trust that I will help them grow and blossom in their time. There are seasons in life where you may feel like your purpose is unclear, where you feel like you are wandering through a desert, unsure of where you are going. But I want to remind you that even in those seasons, I am at work. I am preparing you, shaping you, refining you so that you can step fully into the purpose I have for you. Sometimes the journey to your purpose involves waiting, and I know how hard waiting can be. It can feel like nothing is happening, like your prayers are going unanswered, like you are stuck. But my beloved, waiting is never wasted when it is done in my presence. During those times of waiting, I am doing some of my deepest work in your heart. I am growing your character, teaching you patience, and building within you the strength you will need for the future I have planned. Trust that even in the waiting, I am working. I am aligning circumstances, opening doors and preparing opportunities that you cannot yet see. And when the time is right, when you are ready, I will lead you into the fullness of your purpose. Your purpose is not just about what you do, but about who you are. It is about the love you carry within you, the kindness you show to others, the way you reflect my heart in everything you do. You don't have to wait for some grand moment to start living out your purpose. You can start right where you are, in the simple, everyday moments of life. Each act of love, each word of encouragement, each gesture of kindness brings you closer to the purpose I have for you. Never underestimate the power of small acts of love. They ripple outward in ways you may never fully understand, touching lives and bringing hope to those who need it. I know that sometimes you look at others and compare yourself to them. You see their successes, their gifts, and you wonder if you are enough. But my child, you do not need to compare yourself to anyone else. I created you uniquely with a purpose that is just for you. There is no one else who can fulfill the role I have given you. No one else who can love the way you love, give the way you give, or bring light into the world in the way that only you can. You are irreplaceable in my plan, and I want you to embrace that truth with confidence. You may not always see the impact you are making, but trust me, you are making a difference. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you choose to help rather than turn away, every time you follow the promptings of your heart, you are living out your purpose. And as you continue to trust me, as you continue to walk with me, I will reveal more and more of the purpose I have for you. I will open doors that no one can close, and I will guide you into opportunities that align with the gifts and talents I have placed within you. But my dear one, I also want you to know that your purpose is not something you have to strive for. It is not something you need to earn or achieve. It is something I have already given you. It is woven into the very essence of who you are. All I ask is that you walk with me, that you trust me to guide you, and that you stay open to the ways I am leading you. The more you lean into my presence, the clearer your purpose will become. The more you trust in my love, the more you will see the beautiful ways I am working in your life. I know that the road ahead may seem uncertain at times. There may be challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt, but remember this: I am with you every step of the way. I am the one who holds your future in my hands, and I am the one who will lead you into the fullness of your purpose. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. You don't have to have all the answers. You simply need to trust in me and take the next step, knowing that I will guide you where you need to go. My child, you are here for a reason. You were created with purpose, and your life has meaning beyond what you can see. I am working in and through you, and I will continue to reveal your purpose as you walk with me. So keep your heart open to my voice, stay connected to my love, and trust that I am guiding you toward a future that is filled with hope, with promise, and with purpose. You are a light in this world, and I take great joy in seeing you shine. Let my love be your guide as you step into the fullness of the life I have called you to live. You are never alone, and you are never without purpose, for I am always with you, leading you and loving you. Trust in me, my beloved, and know that your purpose is safe in my hands. Now that you understand how deeply you are loved and how intricately you are woven into my divine plan, I want to speak to you about something essential to your journey: perseverance. Life, as you know, is filled with challenges, uncertainties, and moments of difficulty that may test your strength. But I am here to remind you that you are not walking this path alone. I am with you through every trial, every hardship, and every step forward. And through it all, I am calling you to persevere, to keep moving forward, even when the way feels hard, even when you feel weary. Perseverance is not about being unshaken by the storms of life. It's about standing firm in the midst of those storms, knowing that I am your rock, your shelter, your unmovable foundation. You may feel the winds of fear, doubt, and worry swirling around you, but they cannot knock you down as long as you remain anchored in me. The difficulties you face are not there to defeat you, but to strengthen you, to deepen your faith, to build within you a resilience that can only be forged through experience. I know there are times when it feels like you've reached your limit, times when you wonder how much longer you can keep going, how much more you can handle. I see those moments, and I feel your exhaustion. But even in those times, I am with you, giving you strength that you may not even realize is there. You see, my child, the strength that sustains you through hard times is not your own, it comes from me. I am the one who carries you when you feel too weak to take another step. I am the one who lifts your burdens when they seem too heavy for you to bear. I am the one who whispers in your heart, keep going. You are not alone. Perseverance is not just about enduring, it's about growing through the process. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, every valley you walk through, it's all part of your growth. It's part of the transformation I am working in you, refining you, making you stronger, more compassionate, more like the person I created you to be. When you persevere, you allow me to work in your heart in ways that wouldn't be possible without the challenges you face. You become more patient, more understanding, more reliant on my strength rather than your own. I know that it can be difficult to see the bigger picture when you're in the midst of a struggle. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to question why certain things are happening, to wonder where I am in all of it. But my dear one, I am right here. I have always been here, walking with you, guiding you, even when the way is dark. I am never absent from your life, not even for a moment. And the challenges you face are not random. They are part of the journey that is shaping you into the person I created you to be. They are not without purpose, and they are not meant to harm you. They are meant to grow you, to deepen your faith, and to bring you closer to me. I want you to remember that perseverance is not about never feeling afraid or uncertain. It's about continuing to trust me, even when you don't have all the answers, even when the future feels unclear. It's about leaning into my love and my strength, knowing that I am guiding you through every storm, every trial, every moment of doubt. Perseverance is about faith that I am working all things together for your good. Faith that I have a plan for you that is filled with hope. And faith that no matter how difficult things may seem right now, you are moving toward a future that I have already prepared for you. My child, you may feel like giving up at times. You may feel like the journey is too long, too hard, too uncertain. But I am calling you to keep going, to keep pressing forward, because there is so much more ahead for you. You cannot see all that I am doing behind the scenes, but I am always working on your behalf. I am opening doors, preparing opportunities, and setting things in motion that will bring you into a place of blessing, peace, and joy. Every step you take, even the hard ones, is leading you closer to the fulfillment of the promises I have made to you. And when you feel weary, when you feel like you can't go on, come to me. Let me be your refuge, your source of strength. Let me refresh your spirit and give you the endurance you need to continue. My love for you is endless, and it is my love that will sustain you through every difficulty you face. I have never left your side, and I never will. Even when the way seems unclear, I am the light that guides your path. Even when the journey feels long, I am the one who gives you rest. Trust in me, my beloved, for I will not fail you. Perseverance is also about hope. It's about holding on to the belief that things will get better, that brighter days are ahead, that the challenges you face are not permanent. I am the God of hope, and I am always working to bring about good things in your life. Even when it feels like you are in a season of waiting or a season of hardship, know that I am leading you toward a season of joy, a season of peace, a season where the blessings I have for you will be revealed in full. I want you to know that nothing you go through is wasted. Every trial, every challenge, every difficulty is being used for a purpose. It may be hard to see right now, but one day you will look back and understand how every piece of your journey fit together. You will see how I was working in every moment, guiding you, shaping you, and bringing you into a deeper understanding of my love. You will see how the perseverance you showed in hard times brought you to a place of greater strength, greater faith, and greater peace. So today, my child, I am asking you to keep going. Don't give up. Don't lose heart. The road may be long, but I am walking it with you. The challenges may be great, but my strength within you is greater. You are never alone, and you are never without hope. Trust in me, and let my love give you the endurance to face whatever comes your way. You are stronger than you know, because my strength is within you. You are capable, Norjun, you are capable, Medju. Keep moving forward, my beloved, and know that I am with you every step of the way. I am guiding you. I am strengthening you. And I am leading you into a future filled with hope, with purpose, and with joy. Let perseverance be your anchor. Let hope be your guide. And let my love be the foundation on which you stand. I am always with you, and I will never let you fall. Hold on, my child, for the best is yet to come. My precious one, as I have spoken to you about love, trust, purpose, and perseverance, now I want to touch your heart with something equally profound: peace. You see, in the midst of the noise, the chaos, and the challenges of life, it is so easy for your soul to feel overwhelmed, restless, and uneasy. There are so many voices around you, pulling you in different directions, filling your mind with worries, anxieties, and distractions. But today I want to remind you that I am the source of your peace, and in me, you can find the stillness your heart longs for. The peace I offer you is not like the peace the world gives. The world's peace is fleeting, based on circumstances, on temporary moments of calm that can be shattered at any time by the trials of life. But my peace is different. My peace is deeper, more lasting, more resilient than anything this world can offer. It's a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that guards your heart and mind even in the midst of the fiercest storms. I know there are many things in your life that can rob you of peace. The burdens you carry, the uncertainties you face, the difficulties that seem never-ending, they can weigh heavily on your soul. But my dear one, I am here to lift those burdens from you. I am here to carry the weight that you were never meant to bear alone. You don't have to shoulder the anxieties and fears of this life by yourself. I want you to bring them to me, to lay them at my feet, and let my peace fill the empty spaces left behind. When you feel overwhelmed by the circumstances of life, when your mind is racing with thoughts of what if and how, come to me. Rest in me, I will quiet the noise. I will calm the storm inside your heart. I will speak peace into the places where chaos has taken root, and I will bring stillness to your soul. My peace is not dependent on everything in your life being perfect or resolved. My peace is present even in the midst of the uncertainty, even in the middle of the battle. It is a peace that anchors you, that steadies you, that holds you when everything else seems to be falling apart. You might wonder, how can I have peace when so many things are unsettled in my life? The answer is simple, my child. Peace comes from trusting in me. It comes from knowing deep in your heart that I am in control, that I am with you, and that I will never leave you. When you trust in my love and in my plan for your life, you no longer have to be afraid of what tomorrow will bring. You no longer have to be consumed by the what-ifs that steal your joy and your peace. You can rest in the knowledge that I am already in your tomorrow, that I have already gone ahead of you, and that I am working everything together for your good. This peace I offer you is not something you have to earn. It's not something you have to strive for or chase after. It is a gift freely given, readily available to you in every moment. All you need to do is receive it. Open your heart to my peace. Let it wash over you like a river, soothing every worry, calming every fear, and bringing rest to your weary soul. My peace is a refuge for you, a place where you can come and find shelter from the storms of life. It is the safe harbor where your heart can rest, knowing that you are held securely in my love. I know that the world can be a noisy place. There are so many voices competing for your attention, so many things trying to pull you away from the quietness of my presence. But my child, in the midst of all that noise, I am calling you to be still. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am in control. Be still and let my peace fill you from the inside out. In the stillness, you will hear my voice more clearly. In the stillness, you will feel my presence more deeply. In the stillness, you will find the peace your heart has been longing for. When life feels chaotic, when the noise of the world becomes overwhelming, take a step back and come to me. Make space in your day to be with me, to rest in my presence, to let my peace renew your spirit. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to say the perfect words. Just come as you are. Come with your worries, your fears, your doubts, and your questions. Bring them all to me, and let me exchange them for peace. My peace is a promise to you. I have promised to never leave you, to never forsake you, and to always be your refuge in times of trouble. I am your place of safety, your stronghold, your sanctuary. No matter what happens around you, no matter how chaotic life may become, my peace remains unshaken. It is the firm foundation upon which you can stand, even when everything else seems to be crumbling. I want you to know that peace is not the absence of problems, it is the presence of me. It is the assurance that I am with you, that I am for you, and that I am greater than anything you may face. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am working all things together for your good, and that nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from my love. When your heart is troubled, when fear tries to take hold of you, remember this: I am the Prince of Peace, and I am with you. Let my peace fill the places in your heart where fears try to take root. Let my peace guard your mind, protecting you from the lies that say you are alone, or that things will never get better. My peace is stronger than any fear, any doubt, any worry. It is a peace that sustains you, that uplifts you, and that reminds you that you are never without hope. You may not be able to control everything that happens in your life, but you can always choose to come to me. You can always choose to rest in my peace, to trust in my love, and to let go of the things that are weighing you down. I will carry them for you. I will hold you in my arms and give you the peace that only I can give. So, my dear one, today I invite you to take a deep breath and let go of the worries that have been consuming you. Release the fears, the anxieties, and the burdens you've been carrying, and let my peace fill your heart. I am with you always. My peace is with you always. And in my peace you will find rest for your soul. You are safe in my love. You are held in my peace. And nothing in this world can ever take that away from you. Now that we have spoken of love, trust, purpose, perseverance, and peace, I want to share with you a message about hope, the very hope that I have placed in your heart, even from the moment you were created. Hope is such a precious and powerful thing, but I know that sometimes it can feel distant, especially when life weighs heavily on your soul. Today I want to reignite that hope within you, to breathe life into the places that feel barren or broken, and to remind you that I am the source of an unshakable hope that nothing in this world can take away. Hope is not wishful thinking, nor is it a fleeting feeling based on temporary circumstances. The hope I give you is something much deeper and far more enduring. It is the confident expectation of good things to come, rooted in my promises and my unchanging love for you. It is the assurance that no matter what you are facing today, tomorrow is held securely in my hands. It is knowing that even in the darkest nights, the dawn is coming, and I am the light that will lead you through. I know there are moments when you feel like hope is slipping away, when the trials of life seem too overwhelming, and when you wonder if things will ever get better. But in those moments, I want you to hold on to the truth that I am always working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. I am always moving, always orchestrating, always weaving together the threads of your life into something beautiful. Hope is trusting in my timing, trusting that I am never late, and trusting that I am always faithful to fulfill my promises to you. You may feel like you are in a season of waiting, a season where nothing seems to be happening. But my child, I am asking you to trust that even in the waiting, I am at work. I am using this time to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to align things in your life in ways you cannot yet see. Sometimes the waiting is where the deepest growth happens. It is in these seasons that your faith is stretched and your hope is tested. But I am using it all for your good. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I see you, and I am working for you in ways that will soon be revealed. You see, the hope I offer you is not dependent on your circumstances. It is not based on whether things are going well or whether everything is going according to your plans. My hope is constant because I am constant. My hope is sure because I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. No matter what changes around you, no matter what uncertainties arise, I am your anchor in the storm. I am the steady hand that holds you and keeps you grounded, even when the waves of life threaten to overwhelm you. When you feel discouraged, when the path ahead seems unclear, come to me. Let me renew your hope. Let me remind you of the promises I have made to you. Let me speak life into the dreams that you have been carrying in your heart. The world may tell you that it's too late, that the obstacles are too great, or that things will never change. But I am here to remind you that nothing is impossible for me. I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. I am the one who brings streams into the desert, who turns mourning into dancing, who takes what is broken and makes it whole again. There is no situation too difficult for me, no problem too big, and no dream too far out of reach. I have placed those dreams in your heart for a reason, and I am faithful to bring them to pass. Trust in my timing, trust in my process, and trust that I am always working for your good. The hope I give you is not in vain. It is a living hope, a hope that rises above the circumstances of this world and rests securely in the knowledge that I am with you, that I am for you, and that I am working on your behalf. Even when you cannot see the full picture, I want you to remember that I hold all the pieces. I see the end from the beginning, and I know how everything fits together in perfect harmony. There are things that may seem confusing or painful now, but one day you will look back and understand how every moment was part of my greater plan for your life. You will see how I used every season, even the difficult ones, to shape you, to strengthen you, and to bring you into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Hope is what keeps you moving forward when the road is long. It is what gives you the strength to take the next step, even when you can't see the whole path. It is what whispers to your heart that there is more joy, more peace, more love, more of my presence waiting for you. Hope is what allows you to look beyond the struggles of today and see the beauty that lies ahead. It is the quiet assurance that I am with you in every moment, that I am guiding you, and that I am leading you into a future filled with promise. I know that life can be hard. I know that there are days when the weight of your worries feels like too much to bear. But my beloved, I want you to know that you don't have to carry it all alone. I am here walking beside you, lifting the burdens from your shoulders and filling you with the hope that comes from knowing that I am in control. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know how everything will work out. All you need to do is trust in me and hold on to the hope that I have placed in your heart. Hope is not something fragile that can be easily lost. It is strong because it is rooted in me, and I am unshakable. When you place your hope in me, you are standing on solid ground. You are placing your trust in the one who created the heavens and the earth, the one who holds all things together, the one who loves you with an everlasting love. I will never let you down. I will never fail to fulfill my promises to you. You can rest in that truth and let it fill you with hope for the future. So today, my child, I invite you to lift your eyes and see beyond the struggles of this moment. See the future that I am preparing for you, a future filled with hope, with joy, with peace, and with love. I am with you now, and I will be with you every step of the way. Let hope be the light that guides you through the darkest days. Let it be the anchor that holds you steady in the storm. Let it be the voice that reminds you that you are not alone, that you are loved, and that I am always working for your good. My beloved, hope is alive because I am alive, and I am with you always. Hold on to that hope, and let it fill your heart with the assurance that your future is bright, your path is guided, and my promises for you will never fail. You are safe in my hands, and your hope is secure in me. Trust in the hope that I have placed within you, for it will lead you into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. As you continue to journey with me, I want to speak to you about something so vital, so foundational to your walk through this life faith. Faith is more than belief. It is the very lifeline between your heart and mind. It is the thread that connects you to the unseen, the trust that binds you to my promises, and the assurance that no matter what comes your way, I am with you, guiding you and working for your good. Faith, my dear one, is not about never having doubts or questions. It's about holding on to me even when the answers aren't clear, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Faith is about trusting me with all that you are, even when you can't see the full picture. I know that there are times when your faith feels small, like a flickering flame in the wind. But let me remind you of this. Even the smallest seed of faith can move mountains. Even when your faith feels weak, it is still strong in me because I am the source of your faith. I understand the challenges you face, the moments when your faith is tested. I see the times when the world around you feels overwhelming, when the burdens on your shoulders seem too heavy to bear. I know that in those moments it can feel difficult to trust that I am still at work, that I am still moving in the background, orchestrating things in your favor. But my child, I want you to know that faith is most powerful in those very moments. It is in the moments of uncertainty, when you are tempted to give up, that faith shines brightest. It is in the valleys of life that your faith is refined and strengthened. Faith does not mean you won't face challenges. In fact, sometimes the path of faith will lead you through trials and storms. But faith assures you that I am there with you, even in the storm, and that I will never let you go. Faith is knowing that, no matter how fierce the wind and waves may be, I am the one who calms the seas. I am the one who walks with you through the fire, who stands beside you in every battle, who fights for you when you feel too weary to fight for yourself. Faith, my beloved, is trusting in what you cannot see. It is believing in my promises even when the circumstances around you seem to contradict them. The world may tell you that faith is foolish, that it's impractical or naive to trust in something you cannot see. But I tell you, faith is the key that unlocks the doors of heaven. It is through faith that you experience my power, my love, my miracles. It is through faith that you step into the life I have called you to live, a life full of abundance, joy, and purpose. Faith is not about having all the answers, it's about trusting the one who does. I know you have questions and I welcome them. I know there are things in your life that don't make sense right now, things that leave you wondering why, things that test your faith to its core. But I want you to know that your faith is not in vain. Every time you choose to trust me, even when it's hard, even when it feels like the ground beneath you is shaking, you are growing stronger in faith. And through that faith, you are drawing closer to me. I see the battles you face, both outward and inward. I see the struggles in your mind and heart, the fears that whisper to you in the quiet moments, the doubts that creep in when you're alone. But my child, I want you to know that I am bigger than any doubt, stronger than any fear. When you place your faith in me, you are placing it in the one who has already overcome the world. You are placing it in the one who holds all power, all authority, and all wisdom. Your faith doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be free from doubts or questions. What matters is that you keep coming to me, that you keep trusting in me, even when you don't understand. Faith is a journey, not a destination. It grows over time, through every experience, every trial, every moment of surrender. As you walk with me, your faith will deepen, and you will see me move in ways you never thought possible. You will see doors open that you thought were closed forever. You will see miracles happen in places where you thought all hope was lost. You will see that nothing is impossible for me. Faith is not about controlling the outcome. It's about trusting that I already know the outcome and that it is good. It's about letting go of the need to figure everything out and instead leaning into my love, my guidance, my protection. It's about surrendering your fears, your worries, your doubts to me, and trusting that I am working all things together for your good. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. When you walk in faith, you are not walking alone. I am right beside you every step of the way. I am the one who strengthens you when you feel weak, who lifts you up when you stumble, who carries you when you feel like you can't go on. Your faith in me is not misplaced. I am faithful. I am true. I am unchanging, and I will never let you down. I will never fail you. I want you to imagine for a moment the future that I have for you. I want you to see it through the eyes of faith. Imagine the doors that will open, the blessings that are on their way, the healing that is coming. Imagine the ways in which I am going to use you to touch the lives of others, to bring light into dark places, to reflect my love to a world that so desperately needs it. Imagine the joy, the peace, the fulfillment that is waiting for you as you continue to walk in faith. There will be challenges along the way, but with every step of faith you take, you are moving closer to the life I have called you to live. And as you walk, I will continue to guide you, to provide for you, to protect you. You are not walking this journey alone. You are walking it with me, hand in hand, heart to heart. So, my dear one, take that step of faith. Trust in me even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Trust in my love, my plan, my promises. I am with you, and I will never leave you. Let your faith be a beacon of light in a world filled with darkness. Let it be the strength that carries you through the storms, the hope that sustains you in the waiting, and the confidence that assures you of my presence. Faith is your foundation, and with it, you can face anything. Keep walking in faith, my child, and know that I am with you, always. As you have walked with me through the depths of love, trust, purpose, perseverance, peace, hope, and faith, that there is another gift I have placed in your heart that I want to remind you of today: courage. Courage, my child, is not the absence of fear, but the strength to move forward despite it. It is the resolve to stand firm when everything around you seems uncertain. It is the boldness to step into the unknown, trusting that I am with you, guiding you every step of the way. I know that life can bring challenges that test your strength. I know there are moments when fear tries to grip your heart, when doubt whispers in your ear, and when the weight of your burdens feels overwhelming. But in those moments, I am calling you to be courageous. I am calling you to rise above the fear, to trust in my power, and to believe that you are stronger than you think, because I am your strength. Courage is not something that comes from within your own abilities or understanding. It comes from knowing who you are in me. It comes from knowing that you are my child, that I have equipped you with everything you need to face whatever comes your way. I have placed my spirit within you, a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. You do not walk through life in your own strength. You walk with the power that I have given you. And because of that, you can face anything. The battles you face may seem daunting, but remember that I am the one who fights for you. You are not alone in this. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. And with that power, there is nothing that can stand against you. No matter how fierce the storm, no matter how high the mountain, no matter how deep the valley, I am with you. My strength is your strength. My courage is your courage. Courage does not mean that you will never feel fear. It means that you will not let fear stop you from moving forward. It means that you will not allow fear to paralyze you or keep you from fulfilling the purpose I have for you. Fear may try to hold you back, but I am calling you to step out in faith, to trust in me, and to walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. Every step of courage you take is a step closer to the life I have called you to live. There will be moments when the path ahead seems unclear. There will be times when the obstacles before you seem insurmountable. But my child, I am greater than any obstacle. I am the God who parts the seas, who moves mountains, who makes a way where there seems to be no way. And I am the one who is calling you to walk in courage, to trust that I am leading you, and to believe that nothing is impossible for me. Courage is not just for the big moments in life, it is for the everyday challenges as well. It takes courage to keep going when you feel weary. It takes courage to love when you've been hurt. It takes courage to forgive when you've been wronged. It takes courage to trust when the future feels uncertain. But in every one of these moments, I am there, giving you the strength to keep going, the love to keep giving, and the faith to keep trusting. I know that the world can be a difficult place. I know that fear often tries to overshadow hope, but I want you to know that I have overcome the world. I have defeated every fear, every doubt, every obstacle that tries to stand in your way. And because of that, you can walk in courage. You can face the future with confidence, knowing that I am the one who holds your future in my hands. The courage I am calling you to is not about being fearless, it's about being faithful. It's about stepping forward in faith, even when the way is unclear. It's about trusting in my love for you, even when fear tries to cloud your vision. It's about believing that I am with you, even when you can't see the way ahead. This kind of courage is not based on your own strength or abilities, it is rooted in your trust in me. You may feel like you don't have enough courage, like you're not strong enough to face the challenges ahead. But I want you to remember this. You are not walking this path alone. I am with you. I am the one who strengthens you, who equips you, who fills you with courage when you feel weak. And with me by your side, there is nothing you cannot face. When fear whispers lies to you, when doubt tries to shake your confidence, remember who you are in me. You are my child, and I have given you a spirit of boldness, of courage, and of strength. You are not defined by your fears, you are defined by my love. And my love for you is stronger than any fear, stronger than any doubt, stronger than any obstacle you will ever face. So today I am asking you to take heart. I am asking you to be courageous. I am asking you to trust in me and to walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. There will be challenges, yes, but there will also be victories. There will be moments of difficulty, but there will also be moments of great joy. And through it all, I will be with you every step of the way. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to lead you a future filled with my love and my presence. These plans require courage, but I know that you have the courage within you to walk them out, because I have placed it there. You are stronger than you know, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not be afraid, my child. I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, and I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. You are not walking this journey alone. You are walking it with me, and I will never leave your side. Take courage, my beloved. Walk in the boldness that comes from knowing that I am your God, that I am with you, and that I am working all things together for your good. Let go of the fear that tries to hold you back, and step forward in faith, trusting that I am guiding you every step of the way. You are brave, you are strong, you are loved, and I am with you now and forever. As we continue this journey together, there is yet another message I wish to place in your heart, a message of forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most profound and freeing gifts I have given to you. It is through forgiveness that you are released from the chains of guilt, shame, and bitterness. Forgiveness is not only a gift I offer you, but it is also a gift I ask you to give to others. For it is in forgiving that your heart truly experiences the fullness of my grace and love. I know that forgiveness can be difficult. I know that there are wounds in your heart, some of which run deep. You may have been hurt, betrayed, or abandoned by those you trusted. You may have experienced pain that feels impossible to let go of. But my dear one, I want to help you walk through the process of forgiveness. For it is in releasing the pain of the past that you will find healing and peace for your future. Forgiveness does not mean that what was done to you was right or that the hurt didn't matter. No, it matters deeply. I saw every tear, I felt every heart ache, and I was with you in every moment of your suffering. But holding on to that pain, holding on to the anger or resentment, will only weigh you down. It will keep you bound to the very things that caused you harm. I am inviting you today to let go, to release that burden, and to let me carry it for you. You do not have to carry it alone. Forgiveness is a choice. It is not a feeling, and it is not something that happens instantly. It is a decision you make, again and again, to release the person who hurt you from the debt you feel they owe you. It is choosing to let go of the desire for revenge or retribution and trusting me to bring justice in my time and in my way. Forgiveness is not about excusing the wrong that was done to you. It is about freeing your heart from the prison of bitterness and allowing my healing love to flow into those places of hurt. When you forgive, you are not saying that the pain didn't matter. You are saying that you trust me enough to handle it. You are saying that you believe in my justice, my mercy, and my ability to heal your heart. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of great strength. It takes courage to let go of the hurt and to trust that I will take care of what has been done to you. But my child, as you forgive, you will find freedom. You will find peace. You will find that the wounds of the past no longer have the power to control your future. I also want to remind you that forgiveness is not just something I ask you to extend to others. It is something I offer to you freely, without condition. There may be things in your own life, mistakes you've made, things you regret, that weigh heavily on your heart. You may feel like you've fallen short, like you've missed the mark, or like you've let me down. But I want you to hear this clearly. There is nothing you have done that is beyond my forgiveness. My grace is greater than any mistake, any sin, any failure. When I died on the cross, I did so to take the weight of your sins upon myself. I paid the price so that you could be free from guilt, free from shame, free from condemnation. There is no sin too great for my forgiveness, no mistake that my grace cannot cover. When you come to me with a repentant heart, I forgive you completely. I do not hold your past against you. I do not keep a record of wrongs. I wash you clean, I make you new, and I give you a fresh start. You are forgiven, my child. You are free. You do not need to carry the burden of guilt any longer. You do not need to live under the shadow of shame. I have removed those things from you as far as the east is from the west. When I look at you, I see my beloved, forgiven, redeemed child. I see someone who is covered in my grace, someone who is washed clean by my blood. But just as I have forgiven you, I ask you to forgive others. This is not always easy, I know, but I will give you the strength to forgive, just as I have forgiven you. When you hold on to unforgiveness, it's like holding on to a weight that keeps you from moving forward. It's like a chain that binds you to the past, preventing you from stepping into the freedom and joy I have for you. Forgiveness is a process. It may take time, it may take daily surrender, but as you walk with me, I will help you release the pain. I will help you let go of the bitterness, and I will help you find peace. Forgiving others does not mean you must forget what happened or allow someone to hurt you again. It means releasing them from the debt they owe you and trusting me to bring healing and restoration to your heart. I know the pain you've carried. I know the depth of the wounds, but I am the healer of broken hearts. I am the one who binds up your wounds and makes you whole again. I am asking you today to trust me with the process of forgiveness. I am asking you to take the first step in letting go of the hurt. And I promise you that I will walk with you every step of the way. You are not alone in this. Forgiveness brings freedom not just for the person you are forgiving, but for you. It lifts the heavy burden from your heart. It breaks the chains that have held you captive. And it opens the door to the healing and peace that I long to give you. I want you to live in the fullness of my grace, not weighed down by the hurts of the past. I want you to walk in the freedom that comes from knowing you are forgiven and that you can forgive. My beloved, there is nothing more freeing than forgiveness. It is the key that unlocks the prison of bitterness, the balm that heals the wounds of the heart, and the gateway to peace that surpasses all understanding. I am with you in this process, and I will never leave your side. I will give you the strength to forgive, the grace to let go, and the peace to move forward into the life I have for you. You are forgiven. You are loved. You are free. Now I ask you to forgive as I have forgiven you, and to walk in the freedom that forgiveness brings. Together we will heal the wounds of the past, and together we will step into the glorious future I have prepared for you. Let my love be your guide. Let my grace be your strength, and let forgiveness be the door through which you walk into the fullness of life with me. My precious one, now that we have walked together through the paths of love, trust, purpose, perseverance, peace, hope, faith, courage, and forgiveness, I want to leave you with one final truth today. You are never alone. In every moment of your life, in every season, in every trial and joy, I am with you. You may sometimes feel isolated, like no one understands the depth of your pain, your thoughts, or your desires. You may experience moments when it seems like you are facing the world on your own, but I want to assure you now, as clearly as I can, I am always with you. From the moment you took your first breath, I have been by your side. I watched over you, I cared for you, and I delighted in the person you are becoming. Every step of your journey has been witnessed by me, and every tear you have shed has been felt in my heart. I am not a distant God, far removed from your struggles. I am your Father, your protector, your comforter, and your guide. And I want you to know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I will never leave you nor forsake you. In those moments when you feel most alone, when the weight of life's burdens press down on you, remember that I am right there with you. When you feel unseen or forgotten, know that I see you. I see your heart. I see your struggles, and I am actively working on your behalf, even when you don't realize it. My love for you is constant. It never wavers, never grows cold. There is no situation, no mistake, no season of life that can separate you from my love. I walk with you through every storm. I hold your hand through every valley. I celebrate with you on the mountaintops, and I weep with you in the darkest moments. You are never out of my sight, never out of my care, and never far from my heart. The bond I have with you is eternal, unbreakable. You are mine and I am yours. You may not always feel my presence, but I assure you that I am closer than your very breath. Sometimes, the noise of the world can drown out my voice. The busyness of life can make it hard for you to hear me, but in the stillness, when you quiet your heart and focus on me, You will feel my presence surrounding you, comforting you, and filling you with peace. Even when you face uncertainty, even when fear creeps in, know that I am your refuge and your strength. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble. I am the rock on which you can stand, the shelter where you can find rest. You do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, because I am here to carry it for you. I invite you to lay your burdens at my feet. Whatever is weighing on your heart, bring it to me. Whatever is causing you anxiety or fear, place it in my hands. I am strong enough to bear it all. I am the God who created the universe, and I care deeply about every detail of your life. There's nothing too small for my attention and nothing too big for me to handle. You can trust me with your heart, with your hopes, with your fears, and with your future. I will not let you down. I will not abandon you. I will guide you through the challenges of life and lead you into the abundance I have promised. Every step you take, I am there preparing the way, providing for you, and protecting you. I want you to live in the fullness of my love, free from the fear of being alone. I want you to rest in the knowledge that you are deeply and unconditionally loved, that I am always by your side. I will never stop pursuing you, never stop caring for you, and never stop walking with you through the highs and lows of life. And my beloved, as you walk through life, know that I have not only placed my presence around you, but also within you. My spirit resides in you, giving you strength, wisdom, and guidance for each day. You are never without my direction, never without my comfort, because I live in you. I am your constant companion, your closest friend, and your faithful shepherd. In the quiet moments, listen for my voice. In the noisy chaos, reach for my hand. In the moments of triumph and joy, remember that I celebrate with you. In the moments of sorrow and struggle, know that I weep with you, holding you close, never letting go. I am with you through it all. No matter where life takes you, no matter what challenges arise, my love is your anchor. My presence is your peace. My strength is your support. You are never alone, my precious child. You are always in my care. As you move forward from this moment, I want you to carry this truth deep in your heart. I am with you, and I will always be with you. Wherever you go, whatever you face, I am by your side. Let that knowledge fill you with peace, comfort, and courage. Let it remind you that you are deeply loved, eternally valued, and always cared for. Now, my beloved, as we come to the end of this message, I want to invite you to remain connected to me and to these messages of love and encouragement. There is so much more I want to share with you, so much more I want to pour into your heart. Let us continue this journey together, growing in faith, love, and trust. If these words have touched your heart today, if you feel the stirring of my presence within you, I encourage you to share this moment with others. Invite them to experience the love, the peace, and the hope that I offer. And if you want to stay connected to these messages, if you want to keep hearing my voice guiding you, I invite you to follow this channel. Let it be a source of strength and encouragement in your life, a reminder that I am always with you. Click the like button to let your heart agree with this truth today. Share this message with someone who may need a reminder that they are not alone. And subscribe to this channel so that we can continue walking this journey together, growing closer with each step, and living in the fullness of my love and grace. You are my beloved. You are never alone, and I am always with you. Blessings and peace be upon you.